Oh, I'm alive. I'm alive. Another week we did survive. Let's get it. Welcome back, family, to another week of Hobo Joe, where I make them question their reality. Because guess what? We look like we're homeless. But our bank account would say otherwise. Even though we did take a 50% haircut with the Bitcoin drop, that's alright. We still got a little bit of money on to pay our bills and to survive. We're not homeless yet. Anyways, guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another week. Sorry your boy looking crazy. I've been dealing with some things in my house. And guess what? I decided today I'm coming out, giving y'all the video without the cut. Because I've been busy. And honestly, I don't care. I'm just me. So, now remember, my party people, this is not financial advice. This is solely financial entertainment. Please do your own research so we can all get paid. What has been going on? Bitcoin has been bouncing off that 200-week simple moving average. Strategy has been dying. The S&P 500 looks like it's hanging on to highs by a thread. What are we doing about it? Pretty simply, we're sticking to our plan. Sticking to the plan like I've been saying. We are simply buying Bitcoin below the 200-week simple moving average. Buying strategy when Bitcoin goes below the 200-week simple moving average because I'm already averaged in on strategy based off of their 200-week simple moving average. I continue to buy stretch. I continue to buy SATA until I fulfill the amount that I want in my account based off of percentages. And to be fully transparent with y'all, we got about 12% stretch, 3% SATA in that account. I continue to look at gold. Gold continues to drop. Silver is looking really interesting, hitting some key levels. And so really, not too much has been going on in my large account. Not too much has been going on in the markets. Everything kind of remains unchanged. Even though the US and Iran continue to be back and forth at war. 1 second we're at war, 1 second we made a deal. Whatever. At this point, it doesn't even matter. I just go based off of technicals, based off of price, and I buy according to my system. That's literally it. And that's what you should be doing too. Pretty simple. Now, I do want to touch on some simpler things because today I don't got much to talk about. Why? What am I doing? What is my strategy? I back myself up with hard money, gold, Bitcoin specifically, not excluding silver. Sometimes I take a little nibble on silver. And then when my savings are doing good and are producing me money, I use that money to buy stocks, simply buy indexes like the S&P 500, like QQQ. Sometimes I do go individual stocks like Nvidia because it's the #1 position in the S&P 500. It just makes sense to me. So at the same time, I'm also producing income for myself every week by fixed income products, cover call strategies, and just dividend paying companies. Now, why do I do this? Why? Guys, go just do a Google search, put this into AI, do something with this information. Typically, when the stock market goes crazy, hard money goes down. When hard money goes crazy, stock market goes down. Go study up on that relationship. A lot of people are actually asking me about what to do for diversification, and I'm realizing a lot of those people don't have any hard money. Gold has been money for thousands of years. I don't think that's changing tomorrow. And Bitcoin's been able to survive 16 years, hasn't been hacked yet. So I think it may emerge as digital hard money, as internet native hard money. We'll see though. Now, I don't got much to talk about today, like I said, so I've reintroduced some topics and given a simple explanation on what my system is really about. Morning, how's it going? All right, yourself? Doing pretty good. Have a great rest of your day. It's a nice one in the shade. Get a little hot in the sun.
Oh, yeah.
But always good to interact with the community. Always good to interact with people. That's what we're on this planet for. We're here together, so continue to act as one, socialize, and you know, talk to your neighbors, bro. I don't see enough people talking to their neighbors, saying thank you to random people. Just interact with the community. Everybody's here, man. For me, that's what it's about. Anywho, so I don't got much to talk about today. Gave you a little explanation on what I'm doing in my large account, my overall thesis for the market, and my overall strategy, and how I position myself. So I would like to get into my income account. We have not talked about this income account in a minute, guys. Why? Because there hasn't been much going on. I position myself to try to make a lot with that account by buying strategy. If you look at the strategy chart, you already know what my account balance is. And so that didn't really work out yet. Hasn't played out yet. I didn't sell anything. I'm still holding. But I thought I was going to be able to just do a straight line with that account by going in on strategy at its 200 weeks of a moving average and below. But it just has not played out yet. So the account has gone from like 2,700 all the way back down to 2,100. Today I think it's at like 2,050. Not that good. But I have found myself being able to make these little trades, and I have found myself actually growing my income in the account because I am diversified. See, I run a flywheel between SPY, QQQ, gold, Bitcoin, strategy, and also the fixed income products, Stretch and SATA. So even though some of my positions have gone down, I'm still making money. Microsoft has not played out yet. It continues to just chop around, but that's okay because I'm in the cover call version. So I am getting paid. I was actually able to take a nice trade on Micron, as that has had all the momentum. Well, I should say that memory stocks in general have had all the momentum. So I thought I'd dip my toes in the water and take a little nibble. I made like 9%, well, 6%, 7%, and 9% respectively on one trade. I took one trim and then I finally cut my full position. But that was nice. I've been able to bang a little bit off silver. I picked up some silver, like $54 or $55. Took a little trim when it was like $60.20, something like that. So that was kind of nice. But ultimately, I've kind of been, you know, trying to get my groove with the trading. Even though it's only a small account, even though I'm only making little itty bits of money, it all does add up. So honestly though, I would need to tweak my strategy a little bit because I've noticed, like, I've been able to bang Bitcoin off that 200 simple week moving average with 2 times leverage shares, grab a couple percent here and there, 3, 4, 5, 6%. Really, I should hold that position though to try to get 50% plus out of it, because it's at the 200 week simple moving average. We should get a nice move theoretically off this, even if we do retrace back. So that's been my one flaw, but otherwise I've been making a little bit of money. You know what day it is. We had to take our sourdough commercial break. It's fresh. But yeah, anyways, guys, I've been able to, you know, produce some income in this income account, and honestly, it's been kind of nice, you know, like just being able to trade and make a little bit of money here and there and to be able to focus on the charts. But ultimately, I don't really have that much money in that account. So these trades I'm taking are only yielding a couple dollars or sometimes less than $1 in a 2K account, because I really am only trading with about 1% of my account, which is like $20, $21. That ain't nothing. But I will meet back with you guys inside to show you exactly what I'm buying this week and why, and also go over my trades this week, so you can learn the secrets to the trading. All right, fam, we're back inside and let's get to it. So What am I buying this week and why? So first, I'm gonna tell you what I usually would buy, and then I'm gonna tell you whether I'm buying it or not and why. So first thing first, gold. Okay, the reason that this has triggered my buy is because it's currently down 28% from highs. Whenever it is 15% from highs, that's when I start nibbling. The lower it goes, the more that I want to buy. So why did I not buy it this week? Well, pretty simply, I'm buying strategically off of levels for now. I decided actually for my long-term account, I have physical gold that I should add into the equation. And so when I actually added that, I'm already at the position size that I want for gold. So yeah, that's kind of why I decided to not buy it. I'm still buying in my income account though, only at levels until we reach that 200-week simple moving average right here. At that point, I'll be going gold crazy. So next thing, let's go. So Bitcoin. Oh, gold is hard money as I explained earlier, so that's why I'm buying. But Bitcoin is currently down 48% from its all-time highs. Whenever it gets 25% below its all-time highs, I start nibbling, and when it gets to its 200-week simple moving average and below, I start going crazy. And what do you know? The 200-week simple moving average is at this $63,000 level. So as we go below, I'll be buying it crazy. I'm already at my desired allocation for Bitcoin, so I'm actually not buying any more unless we get below, because for me, below the 200-week simple moving average is simply fire sale territory. Next, I bought Stretch. Why did I buy Stretch? Well, pretty simply, I'm just not at my desired allocation of Stretch yet, and this is my fixed income proxy to Bitcoin, currently paying 12.5%. and is almost certainly gonna go to 13% next month. I'm also buying SATA. I love SATA. SATA is very similar, except for instead of paying every other week, they pay every single day. Can't beat that. All right, so now let's get into my picks for my income account. What have I been trading and why? So first, let's start with Micron. Oh my God. I got out of this trade and it's leaving me in the dust. Pretty simply, I liked this previous high here. It's something we have tried to tap, and not have gotten to it. So when we reach this level here, pretty simply, I nibbled and I trimmed some into here and got out the rest up here. Yeah, that was a nice little trade for me. Got me like $1 in full transparency. Now, what else am I eyeing up? Silver. Ooh, well, why silver? We have this humongous level from all the way back in 2011 right here at $50. So that is what I'm targeting. You might ask yourself, well, we didn't hit that. What are you talking about? Let me show you what I'm talking about. So we also have a smaller level right here. I thought it'd be possible that we tap this level and bounce, but I also like this little base we were forming here. So I decided to get a little itty bitty bit. And so as we moved up into this resistance here, I just trimmed. I just took more than a third of my position size off. Like I said, it's small and I plan to add at $50 and below. So yeah, that has really been about it. I'm still in my ETH position. I'm still negative. I think today I'm down about a total of like 5%. I'm still in Microsoft. Yes, it is bleeding crazy today, down 3%, but I'm just gonna continue to hold. If it ends up getting down to my level, I'll buy some more down here. If not, I'll leave it alone. And ultimately, if we break that, I'll be targeting 212 and then down at this monthly 200 month moving average. I don't really like that we keep rejecting this 200 week simple moving average, but you never know. It's always a good buy below. We'll see what happens. I'm not in love with Microsoft, but I'm liking what they're doing. Google is absolutely bleeding today. I had some small positioning here, like very, 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 very tiny here. And so I've just held that, and I plan to add down into here and eventually all the way down into here. We'll see. Their free cash flow has gone negative. Yeah, one last position I'm kind of looking at is Walmart. I'm gonna try to dip my toes in here. Oh, and SpaceX is absolutely bleeding, but I thought it was a possibility that it does bleed, or should I dare say, I thought from the beginning it should bleed. The only reason I picked up a little bit is just in case it didn't. I bought some as soon as I could on Webull, so I think I had like 185, and then it dropped down to this 150. I had nibbled a little bit. My average, I think, is like 170, and so I plan to buy again at 100. Once we break that 100, I'm buying. But yeah, I'm gonna keep nibbling down, and I'll nibble probably again at 50, and then if we get single digits, that's when I'll really start to add. But yeah, guys, that's it as far as the positions I'm buying and why. So yeah, it's been a little bit of an uneventful week. I've had some nice trades over the last couple of weeks. My swing count, unfortunately, is dying. I mean, strategy is my biggest position, and my average is close to 150. So just got to keep pushing, got to keep doing what you do. Keep trying. Keep checking yourself mentally, make sure everything's okay. I hope everything's okay with y'all, actually, because the mental is the most important, especially in a game like this. Stay disciplined, stay focused, stay humble, move with love, and be easy. That's it. I'm out of here. Peace.